This is a look at a webcam from Edgewood, Tahoe. Lake levels are roughly a foot lower than at the same time last year. In fact, several boat ramps are closed for the summer due to the low water levels.
Yeah, just a different tune of the same story. We're talking about not a lot of rain and, pretty dry conditions, right, Paul?
Right. We're looking at the chance for a couple of sprinkles, maybe, north of the Golden Gate tomorrow. That's it in terms of moisture in the extended forecast. As we head into the holiday weekend, the first day of the weekend is the coolest day. In fact, it's the coolest day in the whole 7-day forecast for most of the Bay Area. Another dry, cold front is going to be pushed across the region with that chance of a couple of sprinkles or maybe a light shower. We'll look at it on a future cast in just a moment. Once that system dives down into the Great Basin, high pressure edges a little closer to us. That means more atmosphere on top of us. Offshore wind is going to try to develop, and that spells a warm up beginning by Memorial Day. But the peak of this next warm spell, not really a full-fledged heat wave, isn't going to happen until Tuesday and Wednesday. Futurecast shows a few showers trying to run to our north as we head through the rest of tonight. What you're going to notice is the fog pushing across the bay into the inland valleys once again. Very similar conditions to start the day Saturday to what we saw this morning, what we saw yesterday morning. That fog will back up towards the coast, but more clouds are going to roll in from the northwest, and those clouds are going to try to bring a few showers to at least coastal parts of the North Bay. And this version of Futurecast is even trying to bring those showers all the way down to the Golden Gate. Now, this tends to overdo the intensity of any precipitation. I think what we'll be looking at is some coastal drizzle, maybe a trace of total rainfall. It's not enough to rearrange any outdoor plans based on such a slight chance. We're talking 10 to 20% in the afternoon, and then some lingering clouds in the evening. And even those are going to go away by Sunday. We should see plenty of sunshine Sunday and again on Monday for the holiday. This little bit of drizzle, certainly not going to put a dent in the drought conditions. A new update from the U.S. Drought Monitor came out yesterday. No change for the Bay Area. This shade of orange means severe drought, which is the third worst category. Farther off to the east, the Central Valley, it is extreme drought. That's the second worst category. But now we're starting to see the worst category, exceptional drought, being reintroduced across California. That's that shade of maroon. 12% of the state now in exceptional drought, right as we head into the driest 3 or 4 months of the year. Looking outside right now, well, we're looking out from Salesforce Tower. I could tell you it's any of the cameras, but this is Salesforce looking towards the Bay Bridge. The fog has taken over. Temperature downtown is only 59 degrees. It's not much warmer in Oakland. It's not much warmer than that in Santa Rosa either, only 63 degrees. The warm spots are in the low 70s. Concord, Livermore, and San Jose. That's about as far as we've gone. So it's going to be a cool evening for a baseball game if you're heading out to the Coliseum to watch the A's take on the Rangers. Temperatures, well, not changing a whole lot over the next hour to hour and a half. So similar temperatures for the first pitch at 6:40, cooling off into the upper 50s through the course of the game. You want to layer up because there is a noticeable breeze out there as well. Temperatures tonight dropping down into the lower half of the 50s, which is about where we should be this time of year. High temperatures tomorrow are going to happen around noon along the coast and around the bay. In San Francisco, sneaking up to just above 60 degrees. And then dropping back down into the upper 50s by this time on Saturday. We are going to see more clouds and sunshine. That's going to keep a lid on temperatures for Santa Rosa, only warming up into the mid-60s by early afternoon, with that outside chance of a couple of showers maybe making their way into that part of Sonoma County, but not much of a chance they're going to make their way into Napa County, so no worries for Bottle Rock. Concord manages to warm up into the low 70s again by early afternoon, but cooling down to the upper 60s by tomorrow evening. This is the coolest day of the 3-day weekend. San Jose is going to be one of the warmer spots, reaching up into the mid-70s. But even that is a couple degrees below average for May. So temperatures anywhere from 2 to 7 degrees below normal on Saturday. Upper 50s along the coast, 60s to around 70 around the bay, with temperatures mostly in the 70s inland, except the North Bay, where the clouds are going to be a little thicker, keeping your temperatures a little bit cooler. 7-day forecast shows temperatures warming up a couple degrees around the bay for Sunday. Looks like good weather for Carnival, just going to be a little bit cool for the start of the parade. Temperatures will continue warming up as we head into early next week. The warmest day around the bay is going to be Tuesday, with highs close to 70 in the city, mid-70s in Oakland. The warmest day inland will be Wednesday, with high temperatures reaching the mid-80s in San Jose, into the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees for inland parts of the East Bay. Not quite hot by early June standards. After all, Wednesday is the first day of June. But temperatures will be running about 5 to 10 degrees above normal before we go down the other side of the temperature roller coaster by Thursday and Friday of next week. And this warm spell nowhere close to the magnitude of the heat wave that we had earlier this week. Just enjoy the cool weather while it's here.